So I thought I'd show you a little bit of our landscaping and what I've been working on. This is actually the north side of the house. I think I already told you that we only own about a foot of this. So it has this very thick, unmaintained jungle and just very dirt ground that we haven't done much with. Bruce is clearing back some of these bushes, but it's still kind of messy, and hopefully we can get some of this land. Then we've got a couple bushes here. One of these is a chokecherry bush, and I cleaned those up the other day. Then this is the east side of the house, and I clipped a plant there that was too close to the foundation, trying to do that around the house. And over here as well, there's some more. Again, this is the east side of the house. And these are our big pine trees. We have two big pine trees that are probably 100 years old. They're huge. They kind of flank our little sidewalk. And we've some more berry bushes. I'm guessing that these berry bushes are somewhat historic, typical of historic landscaping, because they're everywhere. I think one of these is a chokecherry, but I don't know what the other two are. And then here we have some bushes I clipped, one of which is actually under the foundation, which is not good, so hopefully we can pull those out. Then this is the south side of the house, and I may need to change the way I look at this since the sun is going to be coming up. Here's our front door with the front porch, and we have these two trees. I don't know what they are. They have red berries on them, but they're super close to the house, so I don't know if we'll keep them. I may look into seeing if I can get a tree mover to take them and move them out like 4 feet. And we have a bunch of other things, plants and things along the side of the house. I'm going to either clear them out, or in the case of some of the things, I'm going to move them to my little temporary garden. And the same thing over here. We have some more plants, some dead bushes or trees. And over here we have a fence. It's a pretty old picket fence. I trimmed some of the bushes. There's some iris, there's some sort of perennial, there's a rose bush. I don't know, is that a sycamore? I trimmed that up. And I cleared everything out along this fence and left this one red-leafed bush, but I don't know what that's called. Then we have our huge cottonwood tree. This is also probably 100 years old, and it has, I don't think you can see it on the video, but there's a bee's nest up there. So then if we go around to the back, which is actually the west side of the house, we have all of these bushes, again more berry bushes that I've trimmed and tried to clean up. They look like they hadn't been trimmed or done anything to them for years, like probably 10 or 15 years. And if you look at the leaves on a lot of these bushes, they're completely ridden with bugs. So they obviously haven't had any water. They're not very healthy. I think on that one you can see how much the bugs have been going after them. And that's sort of typical. This is our back alley back here, and this was really, really thick. There's a couple berry bushes that I cleaned out, and then there's a bunch of lilac bushes that were completely overgrown, and I just cleaned these out today, and this took me all day long. And this is what they look like. I still have this bush here and this large chokecherry to clean out, but you can see they're really, really disorganized and overgrown. So then we have a few other bushes and trees back here. This is a nice tree. A couple nice pines, something completely overgrown over there. A few small bushes. Then another pine that looks pretty good. And our big willow stump, which I'm hoping to get cut down this week. Then we have this nice little garden here that Mrs. Oberlin did. It has a lot of iris in it. We cleaned that out when Carol was here. And I'm just about to put some mulch in there. Then there is this interesting bush over here. It's next to a cover that's over our cellar stairs. That tree was actually looked like a bush that was about 6 feet in diameter. And I couldn't believe it when I cleared off all the little suckers. It was a tree, and it actually looks kind of cute, but you couldn't even get to the gate. This bush was so big yesterday. Then here's my little temporary garden. This is where I put your plants, and I'm supposed to get more from you today. I also transplanted a whole bunch of iris, and then there was already some iris in there and some, what is it, chicken and eggs or hen and eggs or whatever it's called, and then some strawberry plants. And then there's another little garden here that has irises in it. And I'm going to clean this up tomorrow, and here's a whole bucket full of irises that I've collected from all over around the house, and I'm going to make a bigger garden here and replant them here as well. So the rest of the yard is sort of about 30% grass and 70% weeds, but that'll probably have to be fixed another time. So I hope you enjoyed my preview of our landscape, and if you have any suggestions to make, just go ahead and let me know.